guys, thanks for joining me in the shop today. Rob from Stop Time. Today we're going to talk about a really fun and cool set that was made in 1959. It's the Alaska Freight set. I have a picture of it in my 59 catalog here so you can see it. This is the new Alaska outfit number 1611. This was a neat set. What's kind of cool about it is the Alaska switcher let me grab it here. The Alaska switcher had what they call the air tanks on top of it, which was the only switcher unit that had that feature. So when you see those, the switcher, the number 614 should have the yellow air tanks on top. Sometimes I see them where they're missing because they do come off, but originally they didn't have that. They did reissue that in the late MPC era, or I should say more mid 79, 80, 81 time. They did a Alaska switcher also, again with the air tanks. But this is a really cool set, beautiful colors. Again, the blue and the yellow, and everything about the set is pretty unique besides the flat car with the bridge. The Alaska Gondola is a unique car. It was 6162-60. So this was, again, unique to this set. The gondola was yellow, had the red canisters with the white lettering. Again, unique to this set. And then also it had the 64, 65 Golf dual tank car, dual dome tank car. And then again you had your 6027 Alaska caboose, SP type caboose. So again, unique to this set. So there's at least 3 cars that were unique to this set, which would be your caboose, your gondola, and obviously your switcher. I think that some of them were for sale and separately, like the bridge car and possibly the tank. But again, 1959 was a beautiful set. I thought, Lionel again was interesting. What they were doing is, they were covering all the different areas. So obviously, the kids on the West Coast, or even obviously up in Alaska, would see this type of thing where it wasn't available, or you didn't see it on the on the East Coast. So really cool, some of the stuff they were doing. This set again was a single motored switcher with magnet traction. So these little switchers with the steel die-cast, or the sheet metal frame, these were good little pullers. They had the single motor with dual wheel magnet traction. This is not like the earlier switchers that had the die-cast frame. This was, like I said, in '55. They went with a sheet metal frame, which was a cost-cutting method. But these are really good runners. And if you don't have any of these later sheet metal switchers, I advise you to get them, because they are really good on the layout. They pull really nice too. So no horn, just a basic 3-position E unit, and like I said, dual axle magnet traction. When you look at these switchers, the things like all the common switchers from that era with the sheet metal frame, is you want to check the front screw right there and make sure that that is intact, that plastic around it. It's kind of common to see a slight crack. That could have even happened at the factory if that was over tightened. So that doesn't really concern me so much, the crack, as long as the plastic is intact around it. And again, also the way these switchers, the little tab goes into the plastic to hold the shell on, they can get cracked around there also. So when you look at these, you want to make sure it's real important that the shell's intact on both sides where it attaches to the sheet metal frame in the back and then in the front. Again, this is real common to see these things that's been glued on, possibly if they've been broke off. They actually snap into where the bell was, and through the windows of the cab, this piece. So there should be no gluing or anything else. It should be basically it's snapped in there. So if you see any kind of residue, that's not a good sign it's been glued on. These things again were common to see, kids picking them up. So you want to check the the decaling or the lettering on them, make sure they're in good shape. And if they've been rolled over, check this, make sure there's no scrapes or bruises on the cab body. Good little unit, really dependable, good runners. And all the rest of the pieces are just common Lionel. The SP type caboose didn't come with a light, or didn't even have the smokestack. So again, just a basically middle of the road starter set from Lionel in 1959, the Alaska switcher, and they did come in two different kind of boxes too, from what I read. They come in the display box or the brown boxes that were in each car, and the engine was individually boxed. So cool set. If you like this kind of stuff, again, this is cool post-war from the late 50s to 1959 time period, and this stuff is really fun to run. It's really good running stuff, really dependable and easy to work on. Hey, if you like my videos, click and subscribe to my page. And if you're ever in Ohio, in the Northeast Ohio area, you look me up. I'm Rob from Stop Time. I have a brick and mortar shop. I'm a Lionel value-added dealer. So, and I buy and sell Lionel, and or really anything O-gauge. So again, like and subscribe to my page, or give me a call sometime if you're in the area and stop by. 330-825-4206. And hey, remember, Lionel is an investment in happiness. It's a great hobby. Happy model running, guys. Thanks.